What's up, guys? And welcome to day 100 and something of my daily video log. I have to count it up. So tomorrow I'll tell you what date it is, but yeah, if you're new here, I essentially just log myself every single day um, on my journey with self improvement, essentially. So, welcome, but um, today, honestly, I just had a lot of fun doing work. And I noticed like lately, like I've been having a lot of fun with my work. And I haven't been seeing like much monetary success, but regardless, I've been having a lot of fun with it and I really enjoy it. And I do think that monetary success will come. I do have like two clients in the pipeline, so that should be good. And I do think things are progressing, so I'll come at you with like some more updates on that soon, but on like specifically like how much money I have now in my bank account and like how things are progressing. Like I'll update you guys, but yeah, we're designing sites for clients. I'm learning a bunch of SEO because I have to do that for some of my clients. I'm learning how to run Google Ads, but um yeah, that's basically what's been going on, but um oh, I read like 25 pages today of my book, so I'll still read a little bit before I go to bed. So I'm getting closer to reading 50 pages a day, and I worked out, of course. And then today I was thinking, how do you become a billionaire? Now I know that's like way off. Like, I got to focus on being financially independent first, before I'm thinking about how to be a billionaire. But it's interesting to think about, and I was thinking about it for a bit. I'm like, how do you become a billionaire? How do you do it? So I was searching it up online. I'm like searching up on YouTube. How do you become a billionaire? Advice from a billionaire. So I was trying to find billionaires telling people how to become billionaires. And I think Charlie Munger, I think it was him. He there was like a short from him. I didn't really understand it. He was like, um, the people who become billionaires aren't running around asking people how to become billionaires. And I swear that wasn't very helpful. But then it kind of it was helpful because it made me think. I'm like the question of how do I become a billionaire, I think is a bad question. I think the answer to the question of how do I become a billionaire is actually a really simple question. I think that there's more important questions to be asked, um, to follow up on that are much harder, that may be much harder to answer. So what I mean is like, how do you make $1 billion? It's like there's two ways, like as I see it, right? With like my naive perspective, because I don't have much business experience, let's be real, but the way I see it is like either your company or you, but like you or your company, um, so let's say you earn $1 billion, or you sell your company for $1 billion, or a combination of both. You earn a certain amount from your company, but then you also sell your company. So what I'm saying is like you can either sell your company or you can earn from your company, and then it breaks down to like how many customers do you need and how much are you charging each customer. Like that's like if you break down like how do you make $1 billion, it's like, well, two people pay you 500 million. That's probably not going to happen. But let's say like I don't know, like let's say you have like Netflix, for example. I think like a Netflix subscription is like $30, right? And then how many people use Netflix? So you have to calculate like um how like my point is like the question of how you make $1 billion can be broken down into like not that complex math equations, right? Like $30 a month subscription per family times how many family subscriptions are there on Netflix? How much of that do you need to make, I don't know, $1 billion divided by 12 per month, and then you're making $1 billion a year. Or like there's different ways to do it. If you're selling your company, then you don't need to be making, I mean, you don't even need to make $1 billion a year. It could be 100 million a year. And then let's say it's over 10 years and then that adds up to $1 billion. Or let's say like you sell your company instead, so you're making 100 million or 50 million a year, but the business is very stable and has good enterprise value. Then you can, rather than making that 100 mil from your company every year, you can just sell your company. So what I'm saying is super naive, and I don't know the complexities of it, but my point is like the question of how do you become a billionaire is actually just like simple. It's like you sell X thing at X price to Y amount of people for Z amount of time. Or you sell X thing at X price to Y amount of people, and then you sell that company instead of doing it for like a Z duration of time. So that's my point. But then the question becomes like, well, how do you find what do you sell, right? Like, what are you selling that you can sell for, let's say, $30, and then if you're selling something for $30, you need to distribute it to, I don't know, however many people that is that you need to add up to like a company that's going to earn you $1 billion. I feel like that's where the harder questions come in. And then it's like, okay, now you know what to sell, but then how do you actually build that product? And then how do you like scale and distribute it to all these people? I think those are like the harder questions. So yeah, those are just some thoughts I had in regards to how to make $1 billion. But yeah, I gotta focus on other things, but it's fine. So I will see you guys tomorrow, and thank you for watching.